Oh boy. I am so nervous to be watching this
Yeah,
trailer right now. I'm so nervous. I
was
don't
it
know
we're
what
at
to
DEF CON
expect.
1? We're at DEF CON 1 right now.
Yeah. Welcome everybody.
Thank
Trailer
you for
dropped.
joining us.
Yeah. Last minute. Sorry, we had to push it back. We were on with another YouTube channel talking some behind the scenes stuff because we wanna do those live watch parties. We want to do reaction videos. So we met with a larger channel that was walking us through some best practices because Noah and Lukas have that all situated and ready to go. So yeah, so we're just getting the best device to make sure that we don't cripple ourselves and make sure that we're bringing you the best content. So welcome everybody, welcome. So let's see, we got King Matthew with us, we got Scott Walker with us saying hello in the comments. Scott's watched it 10 times already. I'm afraid to click on his comment and read it because I don't know
I'm
what's in any of these
scared.
comments. Oh, yeah,
Not quite the
so
Halloween video everyone was hoping for, but I mean, just a day early, you still get some content from us.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. I'm actually in the middle of right now between everything. I'm editing the Popcorn Theory season premiere and what Stu's motives are for Scream 7, which is a two-parter, and then I'll go into talking about Kirby Reed being an accomplice in part 2. That one's coming out pretty good. And then yesterday, man, look, this is how busy this week is because yesterday I released the Pop 5 on characters who could return for Scream 7, and I released it 2 days late because I forgot I had to just give it a once over to make sure everything was running good. And then it's like, oh crap, I got to get that video up. So that's up on the channel right now. But man, I'm nervous. I'm
Should we
just
be
so
drinking for
nervous.
this video too? Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
is this one of the shots videos?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. So we're going to play this with the sound. So if we get flagged, we get flagged. It is what it is, right? Because it's not going to be the same for us watching it the first time with no sound, because then we'll have to go and watch it again. Because now this is where we look at every single detail to see what's out there. So um, Marcus
What
and
are you
Noah,
hoping for?
what am
What
I
are you
hoping
hoping for?
for?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that
That's a good.
everything that Yeah, I'm hoping that everything we heard about the trailer being leaked with the asylum and all that stuff was false, and we get something completely
Yeah.
different. So,
Same here.
um, now Lucas is working. Danny's on his way to Mexico. Danny reached out to me. He watched it and he told me it's right on the money with a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about for the
We have
last
had a lot of
several months.
theories.
Yeah, so our theories are online with this one. So, how about you, Marcus? What are you hoping
Hey,
for?
7 cents. Man, I'm hoping that you know how we were getting all the cast announcements with Lillard coming back, Arquette coming back, Scott I forgot his last name, who played Roman coming back. I hope we don't get too much of a spoiler of them in this trip. Like I'll be
Yeah,
okay
that's
with
what I was
like
thinking.
maybe a quick, I don't even want to see their faces. Like I'll be okay with like
Yep.
maybe a name drop or something like that.
Mhm.
Yep.
Just to confirm that yeah they are in it or at least mentioned in it. But I don't want to see them, in the trailer. At
I, I
least
am
that's
I am
concern.
liable to jump up, maybe lose my headset, disconnect things depending on how we go.
All right.
No, no. What are you looking forward in this?
That's a big reason why I don't watch trailers. Is like I don't want to see big character reveals or big like big plot point reveals. Like you're telling that like there's been so many trailers that have come out and like it's really been this decade. I've seen it the most, but like it picked up a bit in like the late 2010s. But just you watch the trailer, you get the whole plot
Yep.
in the
Mhm.
trailer, and I cannot stand it. Like we have TV shows now that are coming out where they're like 40-50 minute episodes with commercials, and their trailers for their episodes give less than what the movie is getting. It's like, why am I'm gonna go watch the next Marvel movie when you just told me the
Mhm.
whole plot for it in a 2-minute trailer?
Mhm.
So to add to what Mark is saying is like I don't want major characters show like Sydney, like I'm assuming she's gonna be in it. I'm not gonna be surprised if they're in it. But like Kirby, Stu, I don't David Arquette. I don't want to
Mhm.
I don't want to see any of
Mhm.
them, and I don't want to know a lot about what's going on. I want to like just maybe a little taste.
Yeah.
That's gonna give me a little
Mhm.
tease. but I don't want them. I don't want them ruining the movie for me before it's already out.
Yeah. Seven Sims is right here.
That's why I say
T2
like
ruined.
a little name drop will be perfect, and that's all we need. You know.
All right. So before we watch this, I will say that the Scream 6 trailer was cut so well that you could have said that Tara was a Ghostface. You could have said that Sam snapped and became a Ghostface from that little head cock when she's holding the gun. The smile with Tara when she's hanging on, it's almost like, hey, maybe Tara's Ghostface and this is Sam saying, I have to let you go. So that trailer was cut so good that you couldn't figure it out because we did a lot of theory videos on that stuff. So that's what I'm hoping for here.
And then they ruined
All
it.
right. Yep. Yeah, and then they ruined it. Yep. All right. So before we begin, King Matthew is saying that other YouTubers are watching it with the sound on. So you guys should be okay. All right. That's good to know.
That's good to know.
House. I thought the house was gonna be dilapidated, but no, it's
No,
okay.
it's not. And they covered up the bed and breakfast window with Ghostface there. It looks like I don't really see Ghostface.
I can't really see.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
that's still the stained glass. It looks like.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah.
Just repainted it, bro. The green, I think it was like a green color. Like that was so much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty. That does look like Chad, but I don't think it's Chad. It is the people that we heard in the leaked is that there are people going to stay there. So let's go ahead and let's hit play.
This is it.
Can't believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Oh, it's the Airbnb.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool. It's a motion detector.
It is.
Shit.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I ain't making it, honey.
Oh! Bravo!
Hello?
That was sick.
Did you miss me? Nice little town you found. You and your pretty daughter.
Oh, that was cool.
Reminds me of where we grew up.
Good old
You sure
Georgia.
know a lot about me for another asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sydney. Not this.
Her husband's a cop.
Oh!
Down to the end.
Scream 3.
I want to be a fighter, like you. If you hurt her.
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
Let's unmask this fucker.
All your friends died for just being near you.
Yes.
Where is my daughter?
I'm fine with that spoiler.
Listen to me. He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? Oh, you're right.
Here comes the reveal.
He's dead. You need to make sure you shoot him in the head.
Oh.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
Getting lag.
Oh!
That was Lillard. That was Lillard's voice.
That looks freaking amazing.
I missed like
was
the
Lillard's
last 10
voice.
seconds of the lag. But I did hear Matthew Lillard say it's gonna be fun.
Now I couldn't tell the one that's saying all your friends died near you or something. I couldn't tell if that was Lillard or did it sound like David to you, Arquette.
Ooh.
I couldn't really tell. It sounded like Lillard to me. It really sounded like Lillard in that moment too.
It sounded very interesting. Yep. King Matthew is saying that it is David Arquette's voice in the trailer, so we're gonna have to watch that again and come back with some discussion probably this weekend about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's Sunday.
So no Asylum, which I'm fine with.
Yep.
Burning it all down, that definitely seems like it's Matthew Lillard, and that's going to tie into the video that I'm working on. So I'm pretty excited about that piece.
All right, I'm gonna
Here's
throw
my
out a
question,
curveball
though.
theory.
What?
Go ahead.
What if they do some stupid shit and it's Tatum?
Dude, I was about to say that. Like, I hope they don't do that. Cause that
Like,
would
what if
piss
they're
me
throwing
off,
you off?
but
It's like,
I
oh,
wouldn't.
it's Stu, but like Stu maybe is in the asylum and that's been leaked, so it's actually his sister and he's somehow alive, or his
See,
girlfriend, or Tatum. Well, I mean, but it also
see,
could
so
be
Scott,
Stu's sister.
so Scott
Go
is
ahead.
saying that was Stu saying that all your friends are dying around you, but King Matthew said it was, or somebody said it was David Arquette.
No. So King Matthew said David Arquette's voice is in the trailer. He didn't say where in the
That's what I'm
trailer.
saying.
Yeah.
No. So there's only 2 voiceovers. So
Yeah.
I mean, in that moment, Lillard at the end was definitely Lillard for sure. But
Yeah,
the
that was
moment
him.
where you hear the line like all your friends keep dying around you, talking to Sydney, I couldn't tell if that was David Arquette or Lillard. It sounded like Lillard to me. But yeah, one person is saying that it was David, and then I'm looking online now, and everybody's saying that was David Arquette. But to me, it sounded like Lillard right there too. So.
Yeah, King Matthew is saying that David was the one that said your friends die around you.
So that's definitely playing into AI.
Mhm.
That's definitely going to
Yep.
play into the AI stuff. I
Well,
think.
so yeah.
Or
So
dreaming.
that's
Or dreaming.
so
Yeah.
just to play on this video. So that's something that in the Pop 5 that we released this week was that David Arquette was going to release some sort of tape that has a message like that in there. But the asylum theory, if that does come to be true, so I'll run this by you guys now because I know you haven't watched the video, is what if Jill is the person that is in the asylum? And the reason why
That
I
was the
say,
thought that I had.
yeah,
That's a thought. Yeah, that's a good
the
thought.
reason why
I think I
say
brought that up when we were talking about our
we
theories.
did. We did. So the mortality of the survival rate of a gunshot to the chest is between 16 and 30%. So she's already in the hospital. She's
And she got
all
defibrillated.
yeah, but that's not going to kill you. She got the gunshot afterwards to the chest. So
Okay.
that is she's surrounded by people that can save her life. So there is a 16 to 30% chance that she could have survived, and she is the person that in the asylum that they're going to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the influencer killer. That's how I phrased it in there. So she is the first influencer killer. But that's a fantastic trailer. I'm not pissed off about it. I'm very happy about it. It looks.
That was
See, I don't know what the hell is Matthew Lillard saying that the last movie is so damn brutal, and then you look at this trailer, and this trailer looks as equally as brutal as the last film.
Yeah.
Maybe
But then again,
maybe
they
it's
only
because it didn't
showed
have
us
as a
one kill
purpose.
or 2.
I don't know.
I want to hear James's comment why he would think that she would be a vegetable. I don't know about the defibrillator.
Did she get the defibrillator to the, no? Because she got it before she got shot. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought she got
I
it
mean,
after
if
she got
50
hit in the
50
head.
could get
But
shot 9 times all over.
All right, let's see here. This is a good one here. I think Ghostface leaving the house as it's burning down is maybe the end of the final act where Ghostface wins. That's my prediction. Perfect. I
Not a
like
bad
it.
It's the
prediction.
opening scene. I think it's
Yeah,
the
because
opening
if it's
scene.
Oh,
the
yep.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Couple, it's an Airbnb, so that might be the opening kill.
Could be. I'm glad this trailer dropped because I am going to pull that clip now into the video that I'm working on. Thank God I didn't finish
Can I
it today.
say, I'm okay with them spoiling that her husband dies. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Mhm.
I think that scene where you see him getting stabbed takes place right before the scene where you see her going up to the ambulance with the caution tape. I think that's where her husband dies.
Now
he's not playing. Wait, they confirmed he's not just recasting as Kincaid, right? He's a totally different.
No, he has a different last
he's
name.
just a different cop.
Okay.
She's got to think for cops, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So maybe let's talk about this. So if Ghostface that attacks the Airbnb in Stu's house, if it is to why would he burn his own house down, and what is the reason for it? All right. So we're going to talk about that.
Because it's no longer his house. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's no longer his house. Somebody else owns it now. That is an Airbnb. And then
No longer
did he
his
say
house, no
something
longer his
now
franchise.
Yeah, and he said something along the line. Ghostface, whoever the Ghostface is, said basically he's doing everything that hasn't been done before. Like he's not hiding anymore. Looks like he's gonna be more out in the open. You know what I mean? And probably more brutal than he's ever been. So maybe he said something about burning everything down involved
Yeah.
with Woodsboro. So yeah,
So you guys that are on with us right now, you get the sneak preview for that episode that's coming out next month. I may have to flip the videos around and get it out sooner. But the reason why I think he would be burning it down is because the legacy of Stu Macher has been forgotten. If we go back to Scream 6, he's not even an answer in a trivia question that people know, right? He's not. The only thing in the shrine is the smoking jacket. Stu's legacy has been glossed over and forgotten. So
and
now
the
he
TV.
is
That's it.
exactly. He
Yeah,
is
people even
pissed.
associate the knife swipe with Billy, which is not his move.
Nope.
That's
Nah, that was
That is
Stu's.
Stu.
Stu's.
Yeah,
Yep,
that was
that is
Stu.
Stu's move.
Yeah.
So he is back to burn everything down because he's forgotten. Now he burns it all down. He reclaims his legacy. So that's why I'm thinking
And
with
me
that
and
one.
Danny predicted that. We were like, hey, Stu need to come in and just wreck shop.
Mhm.
Just go in. Yep. So
Um,
I'm glad we're getting a taste of that.
I don't know how long the defibrillator was charged, but
It was a couple of
mm,
seconds. Like,
yeah,
yeah, it was just a few seconds.
She
yeah.
didn't get hit
I
in the
was
face.
watching Scream
She
4
got
the
she
other
got hit
day.
in the head with
It's
it though,
just
right? Not in the
a few
chest.
seconds.
No, she got it right on those sides of her temples. That's where she got shocked.
Okay.
420 Slayers with us. How's it going? Thank you for
What's
joining us.
happening for 20?
He's about to watch Scream
My
4.
question is this.
Have
Go ahead.
fun.
Are they going to mention Sydney's other daughter? Because she has two.
They didn't.
The young one, the young one and the teen one. Because remember in Scream
Yeah,
5,
she
they were
did.
like, Sydney took the girls, her and
Yeah, she
Marty
had two
took the
kids.
girls away. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. So we got James saying it makes perfect sense to burn his own house. It's where all the bad memories are. Yep, I agree.
They rebranded his home into something else too in this movie.
Yeah, they're making money off of it, and he isn't.
yeah, they're making money off of it.
King Matthew says the biggest clue about Stu being the killer in Scream 7 is the line about where Sydney and Ghostface grew up together. That had to be Stu. It makes more sense. Yep, it does.
It could be a
I
huge
agree.
letdown and hits his sister though.
Yeah, that's a great point. It could be Leslie Mocker. If
Do you
if
think
we
our girl? You think
Christina?
our girl is playing her? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Anna Camp. I think
From
I still
True Blood, Anna
yeah.
Camp.
Mhm. So now the original script for this, before everything went off the cliff, was that it was Leslie Mocker and it was Christina Carpenter as the main antagonist under the mask in this film. So they may not have changed much. They could have left Leslie Mocker as the primary antagonist in this, and she is using her son to create AI voiceovers and stuff like that to taunt Sydney. So that's a great point.
The only scene we get of Chad, and we don't even see we didn't see Mindy,
No,
but we get a
Mindy
scene of
was in
Chad.
there too.
Was she
Mindy
there?
was in there. Yeah.
Not in
there
good
was 2 shots of
situations.
her, because she was the one that hit Ghostface in the face with the pop. That was her.
Okay.
Yeah. Now here's the
I
thing:
hope
do
she
they survive?
survives. I hope she.
Yeah. You're going right
that's
with
my question. I was like, man,
Mhm.
I hope they survive because I like the twins. So, what
All right,
if
let's-
one of them? Because we don't see Chad getting attacked. You know, we see Mindy getting attacked, but we don't see Chad getting attacked. So,
This is true.
man, interesting.
Are they actually going to commit and actually off one of them? I don't know. I don't think so. I think
I would
they're.
be.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say if we had to choose one of the two, I would be okay if it was Chad, because even though Mindy is like more of the Randy counterpart, I just love the fact that she always gets it wrong when she thinks she's right, and that's the comic. Like she's the comic relief, you know, out of the group. She always has been since Scream 5 to me. She's the even though her sense of humor is dry, the fact that she got it wrong back so many times in those 2 movies, I loved it. You know, she was like totally opposite of it.
I have a question right here that we can do. I want to bounce this off you guys too. So, what do you think, Marcus and Ethan? Do you both feel that Stu could be alive now, or a no, because there are a lot of evidence in 7 to prove he is alive?
I say there's a strong possibility that he's alive if Kevin Williamson is going with the route he initially planned for Scream 3. As far as how he was bringing Stu back.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that actually happen. The only reason why his because of the whole Columbine massacre,
Mm-hmm.
and the studio didn't want to focus on high school murders again at that time in '99 when he wrote the treatment. So, however, he was going to bring Stu back in that one, I could see him doing it in this
one. All right. Noah, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that it's a good chance that he's alive, but we've been disappointed before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So who knows? Honestly, my question is it one Ghostface? Because it doesn't. This trailer doesn't allude to there being a second one. Like you could say that these Ghostface are like there's different Ghostface in different shots, but it seems like this is one person.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. Like that right there is a big tell that it could be Matthew Lillard as Ghostface again. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna because if we're gonna take a deeper dive into talking about this on Sunday before we get into the rankings,
we may have to move rankings back just to talk about the trailer in a couple days.
It's funny too because ranking is probably gonna also be two-parter because I think there's at least 200 bodies in the franchise. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the trailer again. But it really does allude to there being one Ghostface, and they want to play into it being somebody from Sydney's past. If they're gonna, they could do that route. They could take the cheap route and just say it's Stu's sister that we've never seen before.
All right, so
I fucking hate that.
I'm about to piss everybody off. Is like, and you can answer in the comments too. Is how upset would you be if it isn't Stu at all? Like we get to the ending, the reveal, and it's not Stu.
It would have to depend on who it is then.
I wouldn't be mad at that, but he still has to be involved some form of fashion, like maybe a puppet master or something.
It's sitting. See, this is why we're probably gonna have to talk about this on Sunday because it's sitting with me now. Hey CG, how's it going? It's sitting with me now, and seeing the spoiler that we saw in the middle of the movie, that could be the fake out red herring unaliving moment in the trailer, and it's Sydney's husband at the end.
I feel like it'd have to be someone who has even if they're not in the movie, they still have to have a direct connection to the first movie. So like Leslie Mocker does have a direct connection, even though she's not in it. Same thing with Christina Carpenter, I guess, because she grew up, she was with Billy. So, but they, while not being in the movie or the franchise yet, they still have direct connections to the first movie. So, and the same thing with Tatum. Like if they brought Tatum back, if they brought Tatum back and she was behind the Ghostface mask, I think that would be even cooler than them bringing Stu back. Like that would be an even bigger shit moment for me. No, I know she's not.
She ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Her head got crushed. She ain't gonna be
I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be like overly upset if it wasn't Stu if it made sense. But if they do a cop out and they do something that like is just like for cheap kicks, like they did. Oh, we have 3 Ghostface in Scream 6, but just these random people that are related to people from Scream 5. That would be awful.
All right, let's see. James has got here. Since I seen your Scream 2 Stu's Clues, I've been wanting confirmation about the second set of boots in the theater. Hopefully we get to see confirmation that Stu has been here all along. Yeah, it's either Stu, it's Angelina, because Angelina had very similar shoes, or it's Angelina Christina Carpenter posing as Angelina. That's who I think it is.
No, he said Scream 2 though.
Yeah. Oh, Scream 2,
the
theater.
Yeah, the theater. So that was only Mrs. Loomis and Mickey.
No, if you watch the Stu clues that he's referring to, there is definitely a third Ghostface in that film.
In two in the
Yeah.
theater.
I don't know about in the theater. I have to go back and watch it to see if I can pull it apart from the theater. But I know there's other times in that movie where you can say there's a third person involved.
You could also say definitively throughout Scream 4, 5, and Scream 4 and 5 had additional ghost faces as well.
Oh, 4 definitely. 4 definitely
four,
has.
definitely.
So, like King Matthew, when you're going to watch 4 in a little bit, you're gonna see that there's definitely 3 of them running around in that film.
Listen, you can say it's inconsistencies in editing, but I'm just gonna say that there's additional ghost faces.
Like this is the franchise with so many continuity errors that works in their favor.
Yep. They just have to feed into it. Like Matthew Lillard could be around since 4 in the background, and they all they have to do is mention it that he's been around doing shit, helping out in his own way. But now he's seeing in this movie they can even explain it's like he's been helping these other Ghostface build his franchise up, but he's seeing now that he's not the icon that he's supposed to be in this franchise, so now he's burning it all down. Like that would make sense. That would make sense, and it would fix so many things.
Yep. Now this one here from Scott, like I don't know if this maybe goes
into that
one. But it may go into the soap opera type field here, right? So if Stu is this killer in 7, how would he remember his old address after all these years? Is it possible he couldn't remember his old address, or he just lifted up in a directory? I can see this both ways.
Simple, because think about it. You had 2 major incidents in the house. You had the original, you had 2022. Guaranteed that's listed all over social media, all over the news.
Yeah, you look at Stab House, Mocker House,
and then it became an Airbnb, so they're profiting, they're profiting off of it. So yeah, it's just all over. Everybody could look up the address. So that's probably.
Fortunately, his address is everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, you can also go the soap opera route. He got hit in the head with a TV, he got electrocuted. He could have suffered from amnesia from all these years, and now he's like, oh, everything has dawned on me again. But I remember one childhood home that I lived in when I was like 12. So I remember that address. It's one of the few that I remember.
My addresses.
Yeah, I don't.
My question is this though.
Let me just dox myself real quick.
If they are going the AI route with the voices and stuff like that, right? If you go back to Scream 3, and if Roman truly is in this, and if his voice or whatever, remember they said he never really directed anything outside of music videos, and so he had to make Stab in order to be taken as a serious director. Most music video directors aren't all over TV and stuff. And back then, since it was like 2099 and stuff like that, how would they get Roman's voice?
Yep.
That's what I want to know. If he's in the movie. If he's in the movie. So that's what I will want to know.
Now, James is funny because I am almost exactly like him here. I can't remember my current address, but I still remember my childhood address, no problem. I struggle there too. I remember one phone number from childhood and one phone number now, and it's my current one. That's it. I can't remember anything before or after or anything like that. All right, so King Matthew.
Child address,
oh, it jumped real quick. King Matthew, as I have a feeling Gail may die in Scream 7, as well as this Scream film just feels different. This ghost feel, he does feel so much more brutal, and he seems like he's out for revenge. That's what I'm saying. It seems like it's picking up the brutality from the last film, and it's heightened it in this one.
Yeah, he seems like Bailey to me, just to the next level. Yeah.
I don't think that was Bailey, my friend. That was Stu under that mask. We're gonna talk about that in the upcoming video.
In the bodega and stuff?
Yeah. Dude.
Nah, that was Bailey. Bodega.
How was Bailey in the bodega when he is at the crime scene calling for Sam and Tara to come down to the station? He's not in the bodega, dude. He's working. He is working. He's actively working.
I'm trying to think when that phone call came. I'm trying to think when that phone call took place.
When that phone call came,
they were at Jason's.
Yes, they were at Jason's.
And what's his name house? Yeah.
You think he's just bouncing like that right out? It's like, Sorry, guys, I just called them. I gotta leave. I gotta head to the station, and I'm just gonna happen by them on their walk. No, man, that's another Ghostface. That's in
I
I
that
gotta go
bodega.
back and watch it. I gotta go
Yeah,
back and watch it.
and
I'm
you,
still reeling at the fact that you guys grew up in the time of having to remember phone numbers, and I'm the only one here who remembers other people's phone numbers. I just got to get that out there because that bothers me.
now,
We
there
didn't
is
have
a
cell phones until late 90s.
yeah, yeah.
But
But
you guys can't remember phone numbers.
I'm bad with numbers. But I'm gonna say, so Marcus, when you go back and watch it, there's a clue that you're forgetting that is directly from Scream 5 that says the Ghostface in 6 is from 5. And I'm going to cover that in a future video. I'm going to flip my videos around now because I got to get this other one out since we're talking about it so much. So I'll have to push Crips back, the series or season finale of Crips back to the end of the month, and we'll run the other one early because, yeah, we're going to cover that stuff. Let's see. What other comments we got here? Let's see. Yep. So Marcus, SOCC. Wait, that is true. No one would have known Roman's voice besides Stu. Yep. Good point.
Yeah.
Well, King Matthew said something. King Matthew said something about that, about maybe you know how Bailey got all the evidence for Richie.
Yep.
He was saying maybe somebody snatched the voice changer, Roman's voice changer.
Well, the voice changer is in the shrine.
So maybe
Is Roman's voice on the
I think
voice
King
changer
Matthew
though?
was saying,
That's a good point.
yeah, oh yeah,
Because
that's
Roman
a good
is
point.
the Ghostface.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Also, they may also have his voice because they have his home movies. Right? I would imagine they have the home movies that he revealed that there was an affair between Maureen and them. So I'm going to assume that they
Yeah,
have the
that's
home
true.
movies as well. So that
Yeah,
his
that's
voice
true.
may
That's
be on
true.
the home movies.
Yeah, they would be.
All right. James has got this question. How do you guys feel about Charlie possibly being alive? Still, I personally buy it epically since 5 and 6 has established you can survive way more than previously. Yep, it did establish that.
Unless-
And
Stabbed in the stomach, to be
unless-
fair.
No, he got shot in the heart, dude. I mean, stabbed in the heart.
Mhm.
And then it was too much time had passed by the time Dewey and them showed up.
Charlie-
So I don't know if he survived that.
Charlie did call Tara in Scream 5. It was Charlie on the phone. That was the name that was given.
Hmm.
So, could be a possibility.
We'll see, because I don't know. She plunged that knife deep into his heart, though.
Mhm. I would like to see. I would like to see Jill back because I like Emma Roberts and I like her as in a psychotic
Yeah, I
role.
love
I
Jill.
think
Yeah, I
she's
love
one of
Jill.
my favorite Ghostface. Definitely.
I mean, people didn't like Charlie. I personally love Charlie, but
I didn't mind him. I thought he was okay.
yeah, I wouldn't mind
Jill was
either
the
one
star
them
of
do
the
that.
if we're going to like we're comparing apples to oranges here.
Yeah. Jill,
Out of the
hands
two of them,
down.
Jill, yeah.
All right. So this
Like
is
for
a good
me,
point.
it goes
go ahead.
Mickey, Jill, Stu, Billy. You know, that's my top 4 right there. Mickey is my number 1, man. I love Mickey.
Mickey's not my number 1. We talked about this
Mickey's
on
not
the
my number one
Ghostface
either.
rankings. You got Jill, Amber in there for me, and then probably Billy and Stu in the 4 range. No, how about you?
Oh, Bailey is.
I can't remember what my top 4 was. I assume that it's probably gonna end up being
You don't have to remember.
I'm
It can be
pretty sure
fluid. Who's your top 4 right now?
my top 4 right now. Stu. You put me on the spot, man. Mrs. Loomis. No, not Mrs. Loomis.
Oh my God!
I
There's
would
a lot of people that
probably
love her.
I know, it's crazy. I would say Stu is probably my number 1. I would probably put I really wish we got more out of Amber. So I would say that she's probably my number 3. I put Jill number 2. And then I would say number 4 is probably I'll throw Billy a bone because Skeet did a good job, but I like Stu more in that movie, so I'll give him 4. Yeah, so it goes Stu, Jill, Amber, and I would say Billy right now.
Oh, SOCC said something. You know,
All right,
Mickey was shot multiple times.
Yep.
So that would
come
be
back.
cool. He could survive like 50.
He got shot in the head too. I thought at the end of 2.
Roman?
Oh no, Mrs. Loomis did. He did.
All right. Let's see here. Also in Scream 6, the Ghostface says to Gail that this is their first time talking over the phone, and only Stu would know that. This is correct. Only Stu would
Yep.
know that.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
But
you're right.
it's technically her second time speaking on the phone because in the last film she spoke to Ghostface on the phone too, and that Ghostface also seemed very familiar. So they're kind of retreading a little bit there on that one.
Yeah.
All right, Scott Walker. You remember how I asked about the different colored Ghostface robes? Yes, we did a whole video about it, and the Scooby Doo episode about the ice cream phantoms. The episode is called "The Ghost of Bad Humor." Man, check it out. All right, we got to take a look at that. We got Melissa is joining us. I would be disappointed
Hello.
if Stu isn't alive. But if one of the killers is the carpenter's mom, that would be a way to bring the girl. Yes, I agree. A way to bring them back into the fold. That's right. I agree. 100%. I want that. Definitely want to see that. So maybe Chad and Mindy is the bridge to get them to come back eventually. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I like that idea. How about you guys? Christina Carpenter.
Yeah, I'll be cool with that. I would honestly because again, I want Tam and Sam and Tara's story to be wrapped up, properly.
Yeah.
Even though Melissa Barrera recently came out in an interview a few weeks ago saying that she was only contracted for 2 films. So that whole stuff between her and Spyglass she was like, I mean, it happened, but she was only contracted for 2 films.
Is it a red herring? Is it a
That's
red
what I was
herring?
saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, man, they got to wrap up their story.
How coming out going into this next film is it just coming out that I was really only contracted for 2 films, right? How is that story changing now, right? After it was
Yeah, that
she
seems
was
weird.
fired.
Wait. Think about it. When the Ghostface says, "Hey, we grew up in Woodsboro," Sam grew up in Woodsboro.
Yes.
You know, Tara grew up in
And technically,
Woodsboro.
so did
That would
Christina
be-
Carpenter.
Yep.
Yeah. So, man,
It would be
that
interesting to bring us into 8 if Christina Carpenter is Ghostface and Sam has to kill her, and that's a tipping point for her because now she's killing family members to justify action or whatever. But so, like, if Christina Carpenter was Ghostface and Sam and Tara come back because of that movie, or because of that reveal, like that would be interesting. But I don't know. My curiosity is, what is Gail's role in this one?
Yeah, it doesn't look big at all.
Like,
That's
she was
probably
barely
not.
even in the trailer.
She usually only has about 10 to 16 minutes of screen time. The way they film her is fantastic because it seems like she's in the movie a lot longer than it is. Let's see. CG has in her. They had Ghostface like a Matrix tech vibe for a canned commercial recently. How about Stu is AI and teaching and helping and showing the human Ghostface how to do things and help Stu's. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Did y'all catch the? I know it wasn't intentional. It's just their choice of filming location. But for your you horror nerds out there, the shot of when Sydney is outside, it's at nighttime, and you see the environment. That's the same location Rob Zombie Halloween 2 was shot. That's in Rockdale County in Conyers, Georgia. Friday 13 Part 6 was there when Tommy Jarvis is on a payphone. Several movies, like horror movies, have been shot at that location. It's the square. I forgot what they call it. It's Main Street, basically, in Conyers, in Rockdale. Yeah.
I wanna come back to this comment here because this is an interesting one. So I feel like the fact that Ghostface said was not going to do anything to Sydney's daughter until she was there to see it feels so personal. Like he hates Sydney more than past Ghostface.
Yeah.
Could it be that somebody's child is unalived and it is a parent again coming back because of that? I don't know. Go to look. I hate to be plugging my videos. I don't like to do that. But go to the Pop 5 video that I dropped this week because it is the first one that I talk about, and it answers your question. SOCC is the person that could be doing that and why they're doing that. I have a good motive for that one, but I'm not going to mention that person's name.
I mean, that kind of leans into Sam and Tara's mom too. Let's think about it. She was the side piece for Billy. You know what I mean? 2, that connection ruined her life, basically. You know, she lost her husband. You know what I mean? She lost the relationship with both her daughters because she became a crack.
I mean, to be fair, she cheated on her husband. She cheated on her husband. Like,
So
she was with.
So again, we're going to go back to the original story. The original plot was that Billy and Christina Carpenter were in a relationship before Mrs. Loomis left. Then Mrs. Loomis left, and Roman came to town. Roman found Billy, revealed the information to Billy, and then Billy's like, "All right, well now I'm going to be girlfriends with a boyfriend to Sydney," and then they were going to have a relationship. And then Billy started playing games with Christina Carpenter because it went far beyond the murder of her mother. And that's where you could say, all right, well, now Christina Carpenter lost Billy, then lost her future husband, and then, like you were saying, Marcus, then lost the relationship with both daughters. So now it's personal. It's like, you took my daughters away. I took your husband away, which we saw in the middle of the trailer. Now I'm going to take your daughters away.
Yeah.
Good call out there. Very good call out. Yep, this one I agree, James. Stu's sister being a Ghostface would be acceptable alternative for me if Stu isn't actually alive and in this movie. Yes, I agree. I'm 100% with that. So, and it ties back to Scream 5 with Vince getting unalived. So that's a perfect one.
I wish they didn't do that, man, because he would have been perfect, like, setup for a future. Yeah. I mean, Cal Gardner, 1, is just a great actor, and then 2, setting up being Stu's nephew would have been perfect. You know, being a bad boy.
Oh, SOCC, man, go check out all the Scream popcorn theories. I cover a lot of the stuff that we're talking about now in those videos, and you'll be happy with some of the theories, how we figured out and connected all these things. All right, so Scott Walker thinks he found Christina Carpenter in the original Scream. I think she was at Stu's party, the girl with the long brown hair and in the blue dress. Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. So it's either that person, or in the hallway.
Girl in the red top.
Well, in the hallway, Billy is talking to Sydney after the bathroom attack, and there's a girl that comes into focus because Wes Craven's wide screenshots, you have to pay attention to everything that's in the screenshot. That girl's name is Chris because the person calls out to her, "Hey, Chris, are you catching up?" So that could be Christina Carpenter in the hallway. So we may have seen her very early.
I'm gonna have to watch Scream tonight. I think.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that. I know what you're talking about. I didn't remember that.
Yep, it's a girl with the very short crop top hair that passes along, and her name is Chris. So that could be her.
Now, the girl that they were talking about that was at Stu's party, was that the same girl that was on the couch? Didn't she have a red top on? That, like, Stu was like kind of like leaning up on.
I thought it was a blue top.
Okay.
I thought it was a blue top. So.
Okay.
But yep, that could have been
before he said, "I'll be right back." Yeah. He was like, "I'll be right back." Yeah. That girl. Yeah, that could be.
Yep. Tara definitely has killer tendencies in the 612, not just Sam. So that could come from Mommy Dearest, not just Billy. Melissa, what if Tara is Stu's daughter? Just let that sink in a little bit. So that could be a possibility there. You want to know why? You want to know why? I'm gonna go back into the theories method. So Stu in the first film is wearing a necklace. Something that is very important to Tara is a necklace that you see her wearing in part 5, and it was swapped out for the inhaler on screen because she wasn't going back for the inhaler in the original script. She was going back for the necklace, and the Netflix ties to Stu.
My question is this though. Back then, 90s different. How us guys were and friends were and players playing the game and stuff like that. Billy was always setting Stu up to be the patsy. You know, treat him like a lapdog, everything like that. Billy doesn't seem like the type to share a girl with Stu, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, you also have to keep in mind that Sam was probably born maybe shortly after the events of Scream 1. So Stu would have already had an accident and may or may not be dead. So if he isn't dead, then there would have to be some kind of timeline because to figure out when like they would have intermingled to have had a kid, because there's a big time gap between Sam and Tara.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
even
Sam
if
was born in Scream 1.
Mhm.
so
Within
even so,
those
like
4 years, yeah. Within those 4 years.
Sam was
High school.
even so Tara was born well after the events of Scream 1.
Mhm.
She probably would have been born after Scream 2 had happened, or
Yeah.
sometime within that year, or that time span of when Scream 2 happened. But where's Stu in that point? Because we think that he's dead.
Oh
Supposedly.
yeah, that's true. I'm not even thinking about that. Since he was alive, yeah, it could be
And,
very well.
if I remember correctly, in Scream '96, this is the only way it kind of just. We have to look at the driver's license. Let me see. I may have an image of the driver's license real quick that I can pop up. I don't know if I can pop it up on screen, but the driver's license in 6 kind of reveals her birthday. So let me go and find that in my folders here. Let's see. Scream
Well,
6.
Tara's in high school in 5, and a freshman in college in 6. And at this point, Sam is already at the age where she would be out of a 4-year college degree.
Yeah, she's like 25. She's probably about 25.
All right. So I don't have that, but so that means I can go ahead and I can pull it up on the screen. So let me go
It's
and
gonna be
find the screen.
a 5-6 year age
Because
gap.
remember, she said she was a sophomore when Kirby and them were seniors. She said she's like 2 years younger than Kirby.
All right, so I'm going to pull it up on screen here. Dun, 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 dun.
Like realistically, there's a 6-year age gap. If Tara's starting her freshman year in college in 6, she would be 19, maybe 18. And if Tara's like 25 years old, that's a 6-year age gap.
10/31. Oh, that's an expiration date.
No, that's the
97.
expiration date. That's a
97.
mistake.
97.
Yep. It's 97 and it's May, right? So the problem is the expiration date should be the same month as the birthday. So that's what threw me off there. So May of 1997. So the film 96 takes place in September. So we got September, October, November, December, January, February, April, May. So that's 8 months. So Christina would have been at least 2 months pregnant in that film. So
she also would have just she wouldn't even have had a strong connection with Billy, because Billy would have been dating Sydney at that point. So she would have always have been a side piece.
Well, Sydney was the original side piece, and then she became the side piece because he became obsessed.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys.
So it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense what your dad said as far as like him dating Christina first, and then when Roman dropped the bomb on him, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna play the long game and get in good with her and all that." So Christina became the side piece.
All right, guys. I think we know probably what our topic is going to be on Sunday. Is we're going to watch the trailer several more times. We're going to pick apart pieces. We're going to try to look and see how we can connect it to previous films and stuff like that. So our topic will probably change for this Sunday, which is okay because it's a lot of stuff that we got to prepare for the ranking anyway. And we know everybody wants to talk Scream, and now we want to talk Scream because the trailer was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So.
Gives me more time to
cool with putting Friday 13 on the back burner for now.
Yep.
There's like 200 bodies in that franchise, so this does give a lot of a decent amount of time, because that's going to be 2 parts, I think. Like that's going to be so long.
Yep.
Yeah, we could come back to that. I really want to talk about this Scream, and then maybe even talk about the Stranger Things trailer.
Okay. All right. So
we could probably mention that next week on Sunday as well, because that did come out, and I think like in the trailer it said Will versus Vecna one last time. I was like, I mean, they've really never shown them going against each other, so so they're going to reference something from season 1, but we can talk about that on Sunday.
All right, so yeah, we know what we'll do for Sunday, which is good because then that frees up a lot of our times to do some research around this here. Lukas, as far as we know, Lukas hasn't seen the trailer yet, so you definitely want to tune in for Lucas's take on everything. Danny will be in Mexico, so we won't hear Danny's until probably the end of the month. But I'm sure we're going to be talking about Scream a lot from now until February. So thank you, everybody, for joining us for this impromptu live video. We appreciate you. We love you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share the channel, like it, comment, and help build our channel because we appreciate you. And it's your help that helps build our channel and the things that we're doing creatively outside of here. So we'll talk to you all soon. Have a good one, man.
Peace. And be sure to comment if you want to see us rank Twilight movies.
Oh my god, Twilight movies.
I'm just making it
That's
a worm.
gonna be
It's a worm.
fun,
It's
man.
weaseling in their heads.
That's gonna be